The opinions and views expressed in this video do not reflect the views of HTT Media Group. Viewer discretion is advised.
Live from Studio in the Pines in downtown Silsbee, Texas. You are listening to So Here's the Thing with your hosts, John Marble and David Collins.
Hey, what's going on, HTT friends and family? Hey, it is your host, John Marble. You are watching So Here's the Thing, your longest reigning community talk show in this town, you know, because it's the only one. Anyways, so we are live. Like I said, it is 7 o'clock on a Monday night. And we are here tonight to talk about the Southeast Texas Career Institute. We'll get to that in just a second. Want to give a brief update on, obviously, we have Miss Tiffany behind the glass tonight. She is producing for us. Josh is out tonight, as well as obviously David. You know what's going on with David. So just a brief update on him. He did have surgery on the 5th, I believe. The surgery went well. He is at home resting and taking plenty of vitamins. And so he's got a long road to recovery. We're looking for him back sometime mid-March. So y'all continue to keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and as we are as well. So, been a long time. First show of the new year. I know you've seen us on Facebook. We've been making a lot of changes, stuff like that. We're super excited about those changes, and we're looking forward to a good 2022. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. I am joined tonight by Miss Charlotte Connor. She is the director of the Southeast Texas Career Institute. If you don't know where that is, and I'm going to say it as all of us Silsbee Texans say it, the old Walmart. Okay? So that's where it is. I almost forgot about something. Before we get into that, let me go ahead and do it. Tonight, obviously, we are sponsored by the Tiger Hut. Tiger Hut, 409-373-6141. You can find them at 112 Pine Plaza in Silsbee, Texas, for some of the best burgers in town, because they say they have the best buns in town, which those buns are really good. I like the sweet rolls they put on their hamburgers and stuff. But, man, they've got food of all varieties, from tiger nachos to hamburgers to, quick appetizers to sometimes a good home-cooked meal. I think a couple of days ago they had a barbecue spud. So y'all make sure y'all go see them. Tell them that HCT Media sent you. You can call in your order, like I said, Tiger Hut, 409-373-6141. Now, back to Miss Connor. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you. So let's get right into it. Tell us a little bit about Southeast Texas Career Institute.
Well, we're a technical school, and we have several programs at the school. We have cosmetology, we have esthetician, we have nails, we're beginning a new barber program along with a crossover barber program. We have a medical assisting program and an esthetician program. And with that, we also have high school cosmetologists. We work with several high schools in the area, and their students come to us and in their junior year and complete a cosmetology program by the time they graduate from high school.
That's awesome. So we were doing a little talking before the show. One of the things you said and it's super exciting that y'all are adding, I believe this year, is the Barber program. And you, so obviously I'm not very helpful in that area, but a lot of guys, go to barbers to get their hair cut. But you said something that really actually shocked me. You said that there are a lot more women these days that are wanting to become barbers.
They are. A lot of our students have gave out the interest that they want to be a barber. And then I know quite a few women down in the Nederland area that they have a shop. And there's a lot of women that want to go into that.
That's awesome. And so I was doing a little research. It showed that it was established in 1995.
It was the Lumberton Adult Education, and it was at the Lumberton High School.
Okay.
They just had high school students, and then when our owners bought it, then he moved it to the Walmart in Soulsby.
Okay. So, obviously, so how many students do you feel like, if you had a rough estimate, how many students go through your courses every year?
Several hundred.
That's awesome.
Right now, we have in our building right at 100 students.
Wow.
Before the hurricane, we had a lot more students than that, and we're slowly building our student population back up. But,
okay.
Yeah, we have. But yeah, usually we have. We start the first Monday of every month, and usually we have anywhere from 10 to 18 students that start.
Okay. So, and I'm going to pronounce it correctly because she said I had it right. Esthetician.
Yes.
Okay. I did not get a definition on that. Explain to me what that is.
Okay. They do everything with the face. Facial.
Okay.
You know how all women want to look beautiful.
Right.
We all do. We want to look beautiful. So, they do anything to, enhance your beauty. We do facials. They do what they call needling, which helps with the wrinkling of the skin. We do chemical peels. We have quite a few machines that, like a galvanic machine, a microdermabrasion machine. All of that is to help, beautify the skin.
Yeah. So I actually, and guys, don't judge me, I actually enjoy, me and my wife, we do the masks.
Oh, yes.
And it's actually really like cleansing, and it's weird to see what comes or what's on your face when that mask comes off. Like, you don't expect it.
Yes, you'd be surprised how many toxins you have in your skin, and so that's what they do. They cleanse the skin different ways. I mean, they may do extractions if you need it. They may do a chemical peel. They may do the macroderm planing, which what that is they take the top layer of your skin off and get rid of all that dead skin.
Oh, wow.
And you're surprising how different your skin looks when they have all that dead skin off.
Okay. So we've talked a little bit about the barber. We talked about the esthetician. You said this is still a course, correct?
The medical assistant?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Which, that is cool. I did not know that y'all offered that.
Yes.
So on average in a year, and I know it varies to, the different, courses you take, but on an average, how long do people actually go to class during a calendar year?
Well, each course is different.
Right.
So, like, for example, the medical assisting. The medical assisting, they come to school with us. I think it's about 6 months, I guess.
Okay.
It would be total about 6 months. They come to school for 4 6-week mods, and they come to school each day, Monday through Thursday, from 8:30 to 3:30. And then after they finish those 4 mods, then they go out and do 160 hours in a doctor's office.
That's fantastic.
As an externship.
Yeah.
And so a lot of our students, the big majority of our students get hired. They go do that externship and they get hired out there, from their externship.
Right. And you see a lot of that these days. You see a lot of the trade professions coming in. Even Silsby High School, they have which, don't get me wrong, college education is great. Nobody's knocking that. But you see a lot of more of that in Southeast Texas. not only with this stuff, but with, because let's face it, we're around a lot of plants. A lot of the gentlemen and women nowadays are going into construction.
Absolutely.
So those trade schools are out there, and they make good money. These people make good money. So if you've ever thought about a trade, one of these trades right here, just running down the list right here: esthetician, medical assistant, nail tech, cosmetology, barber. You said you started the high school cosmetology. If you've ever thought about any of those trades, you can go and go to the school and get your, certifications for this stuff. And then walk up to a job and be like, hey, I have my certification. Like, you can hire me. And that's just another, plus in your book. And we thank y'all so much, not only for being located in Silsbee, but for offering these courses to these people around here. It's a great way to advance your career. So if one did want to advance their career in that, how would they go about contacting y'all?
Well, they can start off, they could call us. Our phone number is 409-386-2020, and we'd set up a time. They would come out and do a tour of the school. At that point in time, we would let them, we do have financial aid available if you qualify, and we would let them sit down with our financial aid person and, let them, she can help them get started, or if they've already completed their FAFSA, well, she can look at it and explain to them, how much it'll pay for and all that. And then after that, what they would need to register for school is a driver's license, Social Security card, and a high school diploma or GED.
Okay. And you can actually, and I'm going to say this throughout the interview, but if you want more information about this, you can actually go to SETXCI.com. Or like she said, you can contact them, 409-386-2020. I'm sure somebody would be glad to talk to you about how to start getting your certifications and stuff for this stuff. So let's talk real quick, and this is something I wanted to ask you. So you mentioned that, your grandfather was a barber?
My grandfather was.
Yeah, and he was north of town.
He was here in Silsbee.
Okay.
For many, many years.
So was that kind of special going into, a school like this that teaches the kind of stuff that, he would want to learn from?
It made it more interesting for me.
Yeah.
I really never thought about doing one of these because I came from a medical background.
Right.
And then I went to work for Kaplan College, and then I got recruited to come up here. And so, but it was all about the medical programs.
Okay.
I was here to get the medical programs up and going. But the more I got in there and the more I learned about these things, yes, I have to say probably, because seeing all that when I was growing up.
Right. And we were kind of talking earlier in the show about, straight razors. That's one of the things about on the barber side that I really enjoy. I love, if I always say this, if you've never had your face shaved by a good straight razor, you're missing out. It is the most amazing feeling in the world. But let's talk about, because I know you have some numbers here for each, class and what they entail. So let's, if you have them, we can go down the list and you can kind of talk about those numbers and, let us know how long it takes and,
Okay.
the hours and stuff like that.
So the cosmetology program is a 1,000-hour program. It takes approximately 39 weeks. Now, that's if you come to school every day.
Right.
If you miss class, well, then it's longer than that. So that's, I would, close to like 9.5 months. So in 9.5 months, you can be ready to go get your license and go out there to go to work.
That's awesome.
The cosmetology high school, it's the same amount of hours. The only thing that they do is they go start their junior year. They go to school part of the day, then come over to our school in the afternoon. And when they're on holidays or summer vacation, they come all day long.
Okay.
So it takes the 2 full years for them because they're just doing it part-time.
Right.
The aesthetics program is a 720-hour program, which takes approximately 32 weeks, which is, around 8 months.
Okay.
For them to finish that and be ready to go get licensed. The nail technician, that's a 600-hour program, which is approximately 26 weeks, which is about 6.5 months.
Okay.
Our barber program is the same as the cause. It's 1,000 hours. And the crossover barber program, which what that means is that if you're a cosmetologist and you have your license, that you can come back and you can take the barber program for 300 hours and be licensed as a barber. There's a few differences between being a barber and a cosmetologist. They learn a lot of the same things, but one of the main differences is a cosmetologist could only use a razor with a guard on it, where a barber can use a straight razor. A cosmetologist can wax anybody all over their body, where a barber can only wax head to shoulder. So, but they learn, so much of the same stuff, but those are some differences. And so a lot of the cosmetology operators, they want to come back so they can be a barber.
Right. So your school, obviously, when it was founded, y'all had a mission, and I noticed, I was looking over at your notes, and you actually have your school mission statement.
I do.
So if you want to read that,
It's to provide quality education to its students to ensure that they maintain the knowledge to become successful in the career field of their choice and to understand the importance of being a lifelong learner.
Okay.
We all need to learn something new every day.
Absolutely.
And so it's very important for students.
Absolutely. And like I said, one of the biggest things is if you are looking for a career, these guys and gals are offering an amazing opportunity. It is an opportunity that you don't want to pass up. So they have all of these different careers all over Southeast Texas, and even probably over all over the nation. These people have trained these people to take these careers and take their life to the next level. You should not wait. This is your time. Go do it. Like I said, you can go to SETXCI.com, and we will put that down in the drop down below, or you can call them 409-386-2020. Okay, so I have a question for you. All right, so you said you've been a director, you've done other things. If you had to take one of these classes personally, which one would you go for?
Personally, the cosmetologist, and the reason why, and believe me, I am not good with hair, but the reason, the reason that I would is because the cosmetologist, it incorporates all the aesthetics. They learn everything, not in as much detail as if you took the aesthetics program,
right.
But they can work as an esthetician, or they also they learn about nails, and they don't learn as much about nails as the nail techs do,
right.
But they learn enough that they could work as a nail tech.
Okay.
So that's why I would choose it. It's just because you have, it covers everything.
So I have a friend, and they're from Beaumont. They actually went to cosmetology school, and they now do, and this is amazing to me. So they specialize they have their cosmetology license, but they specialize in wedding cosmetology.
Makeup for weddings.
Yes.
And hair.
And
we have several students that have done that and are doing really great doing that.
And this young lady makes amazing money doing this. You would be
Absolutely.
surprised what people will pay to put makeup on them at a wedding. But yeah, and that's just one of the many avenues. You can take this stuff and run with it. That's the beauty of these programs. So I guess, one of my final questions is, and we always do this on every show, if, obviously, y'all are in the Silsbee community, but y'all serve, the entire area in the nation. Anybody from anywhere can come to this school and be certified. So what is one thing that you just absolutely, look in the camera and just tell them, hey, this is what I want you to know about this school?
Well, first off, we're a unique school. We're privately owned. We're not a corporate school, which makes a big difference, and that also helps with the cost. So we have wonderful teachers that are very dedicated to our students, and all we want to do is to help the students make it through any of the programs they choose. It's a great place out there, and come see us anytime. Our doors are always open.
Absolutely. So my last question, okay, you said financial aid is available.
Yes.
For those who qualify.
That qualify, yes.
And you said that conversation's had after you get a tour of the campus.
Usually it is. Usually we walk them through the campus, and main reason is because her office is in the very back.
Right.
And so we walk through the campus and we tell them about every place, and then we take them into Brandy's office, and then she can sit down and, explain to them what they need to do. Yeah. I can't talk about financial aid because I don't deal with it, but she is more than happy to help anybody. There's many people that have just called up there, and, they're just wondering, would I even be able to come to school? And she will help them over the phone, and tell them what they need to do so they can look to see if they could, felt like they could afford to come.
Right. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you wanted to specifically talk about?
I think we've covered everything that the next thing I didn't talk about was that we do services there. Our senior students, you can come out there, and for very discounted prices, you can get your hair cut, you can get color on your hair, you can get a facial, you can get nails or a pedicure. So they start at 12 noon every day. You can walk in, and if we have plenty of students available, they'll take care of you, or you can call out there. We can make you an appointment.
So these barbers that you're training, are they gonna be able to?
After they've been there for so many hours, we're not just gonna let them come in and.
I'm just saying, yeah. I'm gonna have to take a trip down there.
Yeah. Yes, they will be able to use the straight razor and shave the head. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'll have to come by and check y'all out. Definitely looking forward to a good shave. I think your husband was right. I think we're at 23 minutes. So he did a good job. But guys, there's so much to offer from this Career Institute. Y'all make sure, please, to go by and see them. Like I said, they're right there at the old Walmart. SETXCI.com. You can find out all about them. They have an about page. It tells you all the stuff she just talked about. You can go through the different careers on there. You can talk. You can check out. I think you can actually submit like a. Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't submit an application. We're not to that point where you can do that. But we start the first Monday of every month, and so, just, come by and, even if it's that day, usually we can get everything arranged and, you can get started.
Absolutely. Miss Connor, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it. If you have any updates in the near future, please reach out to us. We'll update the group as much as possible. There's some exciting things going on, guys. And Southeast Texas Career Institute is one of them. Like I said, SETXCI.com. You can call them 409-386-2020. Take control of your career, take control of your future, and go check these programs out. It is worth every penny, and it'll better your future 100%. Real quick, got a couple of announcements, and then we're going to get out of here. Once again, like I said, thank you so much to the Tiger Hut, 409-373-6141 for sponsoring the show. They are located 112 Pine Plaza, and they have, guys, I'm telling you, their food is amazing. Go check them out. You will not be disappointed. Tell them HTT Media sent you. So real quick, like I said, we did acquire a new DJ. He is taking the reins of that. He's doing fantastic. So if you have any DJ needs, whether you're having a wedding, an event, a party, whatever it is, a bar mitzvah, I don't care. Hit up DJX Entertainment. Go find them and like them and follow them on Facebook, where you can find all the rates and also promotions that he's going to be putting out here in the near future. Go check them out. You can go to Facebook, DJX Entertainment. We're going to have some raffles coming up here soon for HTT Media. Obviously, we're trying to buy brand new equipment. That's one of the things that we're trying to do. One of the ways we can do that is not only by fundraisers and stuff like that, but we also do sponsorships. So I have 4 other shows that could use a sponsorship. So if you're interested, $75 a month for the entire year, that's $75 a month for the entire year, will get you a sponsorship on one of our shows. They are all great shows. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me, 409-554-9445. You can email us at httsilsby@gmail.com, or just go to So Here's the Thing, click the send message button, and shoot us a message about it. Tiger Hut's already taken advantage of that deal, and I hope she's loving it. As you can see, she's got her name scrolled. She'll have her thing at the beginning and the end, and we talk about her constantly on the show. So take advantage of this advertisement. Last quarter, over 30,000 people watched our programming. So it's worth it, guys. That's 30,000 people who could see your business out there. But yeah, like I said, Miss Connor, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Anytime, you're welcome back. But until next week, I guess that's the thing. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.